Welcome to another Car Piece 1 video. This is an in-depth tour of the all-new 2022 Hyundai i20n. In this video, I'll give you a full walk around the car. I'll show the exterior, the interior, a couple interesting features of the car, and so on. Let's go straight into it. Towards the front, you got full LED headlights, as you can see. You also can see you got this really nice sort of blacked out sort of finish inside the headlight there, which is a little nice detail. Also can see you got this interesting sort of pattern inside the headlight, which actually looks quite cool as well. And you can see you got this sort of like mirror sort of finish inside there as well, which is also another cool sort of detail. You can see it's got a really sharp style look. Now, being the N version, this is a performance version of the i20, so there's no regular version of the i20 that is available in Australia, so you can only get it in an N version. So you can see towards the front, you've got this kind of like, it kind of resembles like racing flags. I don't know if you can see, but you can see the grille's got these little sort of like racing flags all over, which I thought was actually pretty cool. And you can see you got 4 parking sensors integrated in the front bumper there, which is actually a little nice detail, and this really nice red strip. It's a bit hard to see with the grille because of the color of the car, but if it was I think there was another i20 here which was in the light blue. You can actually see it more often, more prominent. You can see there. So you can see the fuel consumption of this car is 6.9 litres per 100 k's. It's a manual transmission, and it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see it is a inline 4-cylinder, and it's a petrol model. Urban 8.9, extra urban 5.7. Show you the side profile of the i20. A little bit hard to see with the black color, but look what we've got. See your wheels. The wheels look really cool as well. You can even see over here, you can see that you got Pirelli tires, got Pirelli P0 tires. Really nice. And you can see it's got a matte grey finish. You can see this really cool pattern inside here. And you got N-style brakes. Really nice detail. In terms of the tyre size, it is an 18-inch tyre. And you can see you got some they're not ventilated brakes, but you got some pretty large brakes there too. And you can see you got the nice N logos as well. The car is on an angle, so this is the way it's been parked. LED indicators mounted inside the mirror. You can see also over here it's all blacked out. No black colored trim, but all blacked out on the sides here. You can see also you got a really cool sort of roof spoiler over here. So that's a little nice detail as well. Oh, and I just realized here, even the side skirt is also red as well. And you can see you got a nice N logo there as well. So your brakes are a lot smaller in the rear opposed to the front. And the door handles actually have a little nice little shape to it as well. You can see the sides here, you can see you've got even the i20 logo inside the tail light there, which I thought was a cool detail. So I'll show you the rear of the i20. See, a lot of cars now have this sort of light bar going on over here. LED daytime running lights, and you can see you got this black finish inside the tail light there too, that runs all the way around here. Even on this side as well, you can probably see on this angle a bit more. You can see this little nice little pattern inside there too. The braking light. Got a rear backup camera here too, which is also nice. A rear diffuser, which is kind of cool. And looks like you got one of those cool racing style brake lights as well. And on this one you've got the exhaust on the side here. I actually really thought it was in the center. Must be thinking about a different car, but I don't know. But and you can see the actual exhaust. I just want to see if it's one of those fake exhausts. It's got a fake covering over it, but I think it's only just one side. But you can see, if you actually look carefully, you got a little flap here, which I believe is like when you turn on the sport mode or something like that, that it'll open that and give you a different sound. So I believe that's why it's got that. So we'll have a quick look underneath and see if we can see anything. I don't think this has. This looks like it has a solid axle beam, which is actually kind of surprising because I thought this would have independent rear suspension, but no. But it looks. See underneath there. You see also you got 4 parking sensors integrated to the rear bumper. Quite wide, and it's actually relatively flat, so you can easily store items here. But if you bought this car for storage, you bought the wrong car. So this is for performance. Bose sound system being the top spec model, so you got your subwoofer there. You can see you got some hooks here. It's also quite nice. Quite some nice features, and I believe this would have obviously a space saver spare tire there. But yeah, you got some storage here, which is nice. And yeah, you can remove this parcel shelf as well, which you can see the way it slides in. You can actually remove it and slide it down, which is cool, instead of placing it underneath. So you can actually hide it away, which I thought was quite nice. Oh wait, I'll go the other way because they have someone there. And you can see the seats can fold down nice and flat. Person going? Okay, maybe not. I thought they were. So I'll just pull this, there's a little toggle here. Pull it down. And I'm actually surprised that it's actually nice and flat, because I wasn't expecting it to be. So you can see nice and flat, which is great. So you've got plenty of room actually. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought. So a lot of hot hatches and small cars, they don't really have much space. So I guess you got best of both worlds. So I'm quite impressed with that. While we're here, I'll just show you the key fob, because I think a lot of people like seeing the key. So this is the key. So you can see standard looking Hyundai key with the N logo here, and you can see you got this nice little gloss black buttons here and a bit of sorry, there's like a car over there that's like driving really noisy. It's pretty cool. So just open it up. So you got blind spot monitoring system there. I forgot to mention that. So here's the interior. This one's a manual, obviously. I think I did mention that. Okay, let's have a look. It's a bit weird because I'm on an angle, but this is what it is. The build quality is actually quite nice too. So it's very solid. So here's the interior of the i20n. Now these ones have manual seats. So now you can see you've got 2 big displays here. I believe there's a 12-inch display there. There's the stop. Oh, right here, a little bit hidden over there. I don't know if you can see. Right there. So you can see you're greeted with a. Let's put this over. This might help. You can see you're greeted with. Press this again. So you got a full digital display cluster, which is actually quite nice. You can see here. So towards the left, you got your speedo, and you got your route counter on the right, and you can see you got all your other information here. And you can see all your various different settings, refueling. And I kind of like at the bottom, you can see you got your fuel consumption, and you can see you got your range over here. So that's pretty cool. So how much kilometers to your next fuel tank, but obviously they're never really accurate. So you can see you got all these sort of hard plastics here. Even here, it's got a textured sort of finish there. I mean here, even here, it's all obviously hot plus, but this is a small car, so it's the money's been put towards the performance. So you can see it's all hard plastics there. All the switches here feel pretty good, but yeah, you got a little bit of some panel flex here, but some vinyl material here with some blue stitching and some more matte blue finish over here as well. You can see your steering wheel looks pretty nice too. So you can see you got a nice steering wheel which is a little perforated as well, and you got a little bit of some blue stitching here and some more over here. You can press that. I think that kind of adjusts the noise when you want to press when you're revving it, so I thought that's pretty cool. You can see all these N sort of buttons here as well. All your volume controls on the left here, hands free, and then you've got your lane keeping assist, keeps you in your lane over here, and you can see your adaptive cruise control and all that there. You can see on the left you got your wiper controls to the left, and your headlight indicator controls to the right, and they feel pretty well made and everything, so it's pretty nice. Now we'll take a look at the display here. Okay, so we got a 12-inch display, and it's got the Bose sound system. So let's go back to radio and we'll just have a little listen. Got beyond. Sorry, just to wait to that. Try and find a. Where's the FM relay? Unless it's not tuned, then we'll try. So yeah, you can see you got some good low ends. I'm just going up and down with the volumes. Don't feel familiar. It's just to avoid copyright. It's got some good bass. It's a little too much, but you can always turn it down and stuff like that. Navigation, so you can search for your destination. And then you can, if you notice the graphics, it's got the Android tablet, so. And yeah, you can see the maps are pretty good. You can see it can zoom in pretty well and everything like that. If I go back home, you can see your phone, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Climate, and if you want, you can turn your AC, and you can actually, while we're here, we might as well have a look at these. So you can see just for fun, the tower. Go to the highest temperature. Appears to be 27 degrees. And the lowest temperature, 17. So you can see the buttons actually feel pretty solid. They're a bit, I mean, I don't mind them. I just find them a little bit weird placement, like how do you hold it, you know what I'm saying? The toggle, I find it a bit weird. It'd been better having a up and down button, but I just find that a little bit weird. But all your different zones, all that. But yeah, pretty alright. And then I think if I do that, it should show on the screen here. This is pretty cool. While we're here, we can see the N mode. So I think I've done this before, so you can actually change all the settings you like. So you can see here you've got the engine, sport, ECU, rev matching, which is pretty cool. So you know to get the perfect, and you can also adjust the steering if you want it sport, normal. And other cool stuff, you can see you've got your temperature. You can see you've got your you've got other sort of stuff as well. You can see you've got your throttle, how much percentage you're applying the accelerator, the oil temp, stuff like that. What else you got? G-force meter, which is cool, kind of like the Nissan GTR. Anything else? That's it. Yeah, so you can adjust the exhaust, how loud you want it, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, which is cool. So this car produces, I think, 150 kilowatts of power, which doesn't sound like much, but for this body it's actually quite small, so it's like a little rocket ship, so that's actually pretty neat. And in quiet mode, what's that? Cool. So yeah, all these touch capacitive buttons, but yeah, you get the idea. So other stuff you can see here is you've got a 12 volt plus 120 power, 12 volts slash 180 watt power outlet, stand USB, fast charging port here, and you got wireless charging here as well, which is nice. If we go over here, you can see you've got your gear shifter, which is a 6-speed, which is a nice detail here, and you can see the leather is actually quite nice here. So you got some vinyl, sorry, here, and some blue stitching, also really cool. You can see the sports pedals there as well. I don't have my bottle today because I actually forgot it. I just realized, and this was a last minute video. And you can see you've got this leather wrapped armrest with some blue stitching here, which is nice. Some storage here, which doesn't have any ports or anything like that. The seats actually look really cool. So you can see the seats yourself. You can see you got some more of that blue style stitching over here. That's pretty cool, and you can see they're actually quite comfortable as well. And you can see you got this little nice pattern here. It's also quite nice, even over here, the stitching here feels pretty cool. I also noticed you got a little bit, it looks, I think, supposed to be like a racing flag, and you got this one has a bit of suede here on the N logo there, which is quite nice, very nice. Okay, better look at the seat, and they're all manual seats, there's no electric, and yeah, it actually was quite cool. So you got a vending mirror, standard stuff here, another one here, illumination, and I think these are some extra buttons which are not available. Kind of like a heartbeat sort of, when you leave the vehicle, if you saw that little, you know, when you hook up to the pages to the machine, one of those sorts of things. Let's show you the seats again. Even though the buttons feel really solid, so this looks pretty cool. You can also see on the side here you've got the N logo. I did show you how the seats fold down. Even like the front, all hard plastics here. I think what's kind of annoying, this doesn't have one of those guides where the seat can go on the top of there. You can see, because when you're going, it seems to get caught. I don't know if you can notice that. Let me just pull this out of the way. There you go. And we'll just put this in the front. Ow. So now I can show you the seats. So you can see the seats like the front, very similar over here. And yeah, the headrests over here in the rear are a little bit more like squishy and soft. And you can see that over here it's all nice, and you got some blue stitching here, and that same cloth material. It's actually quite nice, very cool. Door cards all the same. That's the front. Some good storage in there. Good visibility, and actually a lot of room in here. It's a small car, but this feels really roomy, which actually surprised me. Look how much knee room I've got, but yeah, I'm sure I'm 5'5", but I'm just surprised how much headroom, and yeah, it's actually really good. And there's not really a blind spot. Like if you look here, you got a little quarter window here. You do have a blind spot monitoring system, but most cars these days, there's no visibility in the rear, but you've got, for a small window, you still have good visibility here, and you can still a little bit see there, so it's not that bad. Yeah, there's a bit of a blind spot there, but it's probably better than most cars now. I mean, most cars, you can't see anything at the rear, more blind spots. So you can see you got no armrest over here. You got ISOFIX points there, which is also good for children. a small USB port here, which is a fast charging one, and one to keep your smartphone, so you can just put it straight there if you like. And I'll just show you the dashboard from the rear seat. So you got some pockets here. That's really nice. Even if I actually, before I go, I just forgot. Even in the middle seat, you can see your feet doesn't get how you say, you still have a place to keep your feet as well, which is good. I'll show you the engine. So this one I'm guessing running's on what in the world? Look at that. That runs on 91. That's good as. So this is a performance car that runs on 91, so it's cheaper to run. That's cool. Now we'll just open up the bonnet, show the engine. So 150 kilowatts of power. The horsepower, I'll give you all the details in the description below. Where's the stalk? So I'm trying to find the oh right, it's right here. So here's the engine. It's 150 kilowatts of power, turbo inline 4-cylinder. See that there? Battery, airbox. That's for the walk around of the 2022 Hyundai i20n. Sorry for the mistakes during the video and everything. It's been a little while since I uploaded, but this car is for sale at French Car Hyundai. I'll leave the details in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.